Game 2 by Red Baron Youth last night, and tonight it's winner take all. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Brian Yee, and Brian, last night was not part of the script for the KL Dragons.
Absolutely. Hey, after being smacked in game number 1 by the KL Dragon, who would have thought that this finals will be pushed to a game 3 right here at Maba Stadium? So right now we are here on a lovely Sunday evening. I know it's raining outside, so thanks to everyone that's on the court, and also for the viewers at home, we welcome you to this year's MPL D-League Finals. So Ben, now looking from the performance, the extraordinary performance by the Red Baron team yesterday, holding off the KL Dragon. I mean, it's a 50-50 game so far, so who's your money gonna be on today?
Well, I was just about to ask you the same question, Brian. I think it's gonna be very tight. It might be overtime. Dragons maybe, because if their shooters can come out, if they can play man-to-man defense, hustle and work the boards, because they've got some pretty big guys who can box out, then they've got a chance. But if they're not disciplined like they were last night, and Red Baron bring out the rebound machine, they bring out the shooting machine, they're shooting guns, and the KL Dragons do not defend the perimeter, then the KL Dragons will be in a lot of trouble. So who turns up tonight? That's the key factor. That's why the first quarter is critical.
Absolutely. You can check out the stats from yesterday coming in. The defensive rebound difference for both teams is really heaven and earth. You can see the difference of a total rebound 33 for KL Dragon yesterday compared to Red Baron's use 50, Ben. Those guys are just boxing out and really wanting the ball.
It was not very pretty in terms of rebounding by the Dragons. The biggest talking point was Wei Yong Gun. You know, 21.3 points during the regular season, 4 points last night, but credit to Red Baron's defense on shutting him down.
Absolutely. So number 27, the Zhen Yu, the lock, absolutely locked down on the top scorer of the league, Wei Yong Gun, and he wears number 18 for the KL Dragon team, and they rocking a different color today, the black jersey for this game.
That's the color, almost a turnover right there. It is a turnover right there. Here come Red Baron, drive! No foul, continuation, says the referee. Dragons, there's Lau, very good shooter. John had a pretty good night. Chang Wei 37 points last night. Times rush, tried to get his own miss. Dragons, Wei Yong Gun, still can't get a bucket. And it's still scoreless right here at the moment at Maba Stadium. Red Baron trying to run. What can they run right here? For the 2, hits the tin. John Wong with the rebound. Lau, good pass. Wee Young Gun. Wee Young Gun looking for some separation. He needs some help. Y-Man, pull up for the 3. Way off target. That wasn't a pretty shot, Brian.
That was a red 3-pointer there by the big man. So Kel Hong, they want him to shoot the ball from the downtown range because he is not a high percentage 3-point shooter. And Red Baron will try on offense on the other end, this time in the hands of Jia Jun.
Well, look at that, the hustle to rebound. And the basket scored by Go Yan Ching. The Red Baron fans are out in full force tonight. The Dragons need their supporters to be the X factor. Wei to the corner. Y thought about it. Wee Young Gun from the baseline hits the tin. Still hasn't scored as yet. Their most potent offensive weapon to get some production. Red Baron pull up right there, falls way short. Lau, Wee Young Gun draw. Oh, block
by the captain with the chase down block, sending the ball the other way. Number 11, that's Cheng Tong for Red Baron Youth Club. And here comes Zhen Yu with the ball in his hands. Eng Hong will try.
Well, a bit of rush shooting here at the moment. Wee Young Gun, pull up right there. Yes! Wee Young Gun! Is he back in the house tonight?
That could be the spark of something magnificent here for Young Gun as he knocks down that 3 to gain some confidence back in his jump shot once again.
Well, the Dragons are trying to press Wei. That's good pressing and hustle and aggression and physicality by the Dragons. So it looks like the Dragons do not want last night to repeat itself. Red Baron still hustling.
They are trying to set the tone here for KL Red Dragon. So you can see Mengle, the spark off the bench yesterday, dishes off to Yonggan for another miss. So he just missed 3 shots so far, so not too bad for today.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he'll share with you the same sentiment, but he's on the scoreboard. Gotta go, man. What a big shot right there, 2 points.
That's that man again, Kang Eng Hong. When you miss out on the defense on him, he's gonna knock down those shots from the corner. That's his favorite spot to shoot.
That looked like travel call. That was a good call. Good call. I was about to say that same thing, but you know what? I would have been disappointed if that was about good. The referee's doing a good job.
So both teams going hard at it, and we are just separated with just a 1-point difference here. Red Baron Youth team with a 1-point lead.
They can't give them any open looks. Really got to get in their face. Man down, hand down. You know, body up. Crossover, pull up. Air ball, another air ball. So again, Red Baron, Brian, rushing their shot. They really, really want to get that steamroll locomotive going.
It's a
good intent, but you know what? It has its drawbacks. John Wong right now. You're about to say something?
I was saying that a different style of play here as John Wong knocks a shot down from mid-range. Now Red Baron is playing a little different today, playing all outside and not inside out.
Well, they don't want to be predictable. John Wong with the steal. He'll drive. And he'll get 2 shots. Now John Wong had a very, very good game last night. How many points did he have?
So John Wong for yesterday, let's check it out. John Wong finished 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists.
That's pretty good. Now, you know what? If John Wong, in my basketball opinion, if he can just hit those deuces, keep those simple shots going. Don't try to be fancy. Don't try to hit it from downtown. You know what? Just get the baskets. I mean, that will maintain those nerves, calm those nerves, should I say, and, you know, keep the Dragons on a good keel and rhythm. Red Baron last night, their game plan was to throw the Dragons off that rhythm. Mission accomplished. But you know what? You can't be predictable tonight.
Yes.
No tomorrow.
And John Wong is so good coming off all those screens and running away from the ball. So he don't need a ball in his hands to be productive. So here comes KO Dragons once again with numbers.
Wei. Oh, his turn to airball it. But Dragons try to keep it in. YY man. Almost a steal right there. Good pressure by Wee Young Gun. A good steal. Almost a travel there. Lau. Skip pass. Wei Oh man, what is he doing? Why? Hey, why? Look back, bro. He was like, oh my god, what's going on? No emotion needed right here, Brian. We hope you're enjoying this on Facebook. Look at that, Brian. Dragons still playing zone.
Yes, that is right. They're playing zone, trying to force some outside shots because that's the game plan for them. They don't want some easy, high percentage shots inside. So that's the third air ball so far for Red Baron.
Looks like it's working. So John man. Oh, good pass. Wee Young Gun. He needs some separation. Wee Young Gun got him. He almost lost the ball there. You know what, Brian? I always say, keep it simple, silly. You know, don't try to be fancy. You're not Muggsy Bogues. You're not Steph Curry. Share the ball. Move the ball. Get those open looks.
Yeah, sometimes players just get a little too fancy, you know? And those opportunities for the defense to just rips it off. And that would contribute to a turnover. And John Wong for another mid-range.
But you know what? If Wee Young Gun is to get some good open looks to take those good shots, he needs some separation. So how do you get separation? Set those screens. I haven't seen too many screens in this series, to be very honest. Especially by the KL Dragons. Pull up right there. Yes! What a shot by Yap Ziwei, who had 14 points last night. Red Baron snapping at the heels of the Dragons. And a clear-cut foul.
So Red Baron has to get themselves settled in a little bit because they are already in their third team foul. So they want to not try to put the KO Dragons to the line for free shots.
It's the last thing you want to do. And you know what? The Dragons, when they're pretty angry, they hit their free throw shots. That's what I noticed in the series.
Yes.
You know, some Wee Young Gun.
Oh, a late whistle there by the referee calling for a shooting foul call against Red Baron. Number 27. Oh, that's his second personal foul. The lockdown man. Zhen Yu, that's going to cost Red Baron. And I believe the coach is going to call for a substitution here to try and get Zhen Yu out of the game to avoid him picking up another foul. Oh, and an air ball by Young Gun.
There must be something in the air tonight. And it's not love. Okay? It's nerves. Makes 1 out of 2, Wee Young Gun. And number 27 for Red Baron, Ng Zhen Yu. He's at the bench at the moment because he is in foul trouble. But you know what? Coach Chu Chi Shen, he's a very calm, collected guy. Good rush right there. Pull up. Way off. Rebound by Lau. Dragons just want to slow it down. That's good. Wei lost the ball. And Wei saying that's my bad. Can't happen to anybody. Enthusiasm and noise. That's something that's hard to replicate in training. The noise, that is. Red Baron, Lau pressing. Inside. Pull up right there. Hits the tin. John with the rebound, just slowing it down. Lau back to John. The big man. Oh, what a cut. That was like a Michael Jordan type move there.
So not a foul call against Red Baron. So Ziwei picks up his first personal foul. And the first timeout called by Red Baron Youth here. The coach will need to talk to his players for just simply putting players at the line to shoot free shots. And it's a close game with just 2 points.
Well, Tan Wei Kiat will go to the charity stripe a little bit straight after this timeout. And he had a pretty decent game last night. I mean, I'm a bit biased when I say that. I'm a big fan of him because he's big, he's strong. He doesn't say much, and he just goes at you like a locomotive. I would hate to try to. I mean, I know he's not super tall, but you know, in terms of this league, these guys, I'd hate to go up against him in terms of his height because of his broad shoulders. Good, strong player.
Now, I clearly understand why Tan Wei Kiat is your favorite player, Ben, because yesterday he had a very high productive offensive game scoring 3 out of 4, so 75% for him
That's a
on
good
the
stat.
field.
For someone that young, that's a good stat.
And also not just scoring 6 points, he also picked up 4 rebounds and 2 on the offensive end. So that size is really playing to his advantage down low.
Right. Good stats there, my man. You're doing a good job as our analyst. Please, everyone, if you have some comments, please leave it on the Facebook comments page and just press like, share, and tell everyone about this wonderful league. Malaysian basketball is on the up. We are developing our young talent, not just here at Maba Stadium, but across the board. So well done to Maba, well done to MPL and the D-League. And Maso, did you hear that? Maso!
He called that. He called that.
And Maso means go in for those of you who do not speak Malay. Is it Maso again? Tak Maso. Okay. 9-6. High press here by Lau. Wei wants to do the same. Can't give them any separation, the Red Baron team. They're just trying to slow it down. Impic Lewis. Swing. Almost lost it for the deuce. Yes. You know what? You got to get the ball out of those tall guys' hands, like number 11, Ng Cheng Tung, who had 8 points and 10 rebounds last night. It's a 1-point ball game, very, very close. Lau, he can shoot. John, he can shoot as well. Wei lost the ball. Struggling to hold on to the ball tonight. Chiang Wei the veteran. Can't give this man an open look. He will drive. Out of bounds.
A lot of people is losing handle on the ball today. I wonder, is it a new ball, or is it slippery, or is it just...
It's called Game 3.
Now we can see Joshua Gunn on the sideline right there. So he is out from the KL Dragons team. Now he is supposed to play in this team that's playing right now in this final, but he picked up an ACL injury on the semifinals match, so ruled him out for this game. So we wish him a very speedy recovery for Joshua, and we hope to see him.
Ben Sim drives to the cup, and he's fouled almost and one, and he will go to the charity stripe. The former consultant, husband, basketball player, Westport's Malaysia Dragons, an all-around good guy.
So that's your man, Ben Sim.
Yeah, he lent me $2 after game 1 because I didn't have enough money for the car park, I'll be honest. I owe him $2.
Now he has a bounce in his step today. You know, during the warm-up you can see him dunking the ball today.
Yeah.
So I guess he's feeling pretty good today as he steps to the line for his second shot.
Makes 1 out of 2. He's not blessed with a lot of pace, but he reads the game really, really well, Ben Sim. Oh, great movement here by Red Baron, but Dragons trying to press. There the Dragons go back into their zone. Lewis Impic, he's a decent shooter. Almost lost the ball. Ben Sim with the steal. Ben Sim slowing it down. Good pass. Tia. And one! He gets the hoop and the horn! Tia Zong Shin! The Dragons out with full voice, but the basketball is doing the talking.
So Tia Zhongshin, a above 60% free throw shooter here at the line. So he's not the man that you want to foul to go to the line.
Well, what do you say about Tia Young? Knows how to play the 3x3 game and knows how to shoot. Converts the three-point play. The Dragons up by 5 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, Brian.
So Zhongshin is the Malaysia team, national team representative for the 3x3 in FIBA. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Look at this KL Dragons team, Brian. It's like they're playing American football. I mean, they are hustling. They are aggressive. But they've got to play basketball.
Yes, I guess they realized all their mistakes from yesterday after doing some film study in the night. So doing all those tiny little adjustments. So it's really those tiny little things that actually makes all the difference in this game. Oh!
Well done to Impic Lewis.
Even
bigger guy, sorry, Brian.
It's okay.
Tia's got to protect the ball. He's double teamed. He's got to get it out. Oh, well done, Dragons. Oh, steal. Lewis Impic, or Impic Lewis. Kicks out. Chiho. Oh. 2 shots. That was a good sell by Chiho. Well done. That's a good smart move. Very smart move. He was a bit unlucky. He was just past the perimeter. Just a little bit more. He would have got 3 shots.
Yeah, that's right. So right now Chi Hao at the line for the first time for Red Baron. So yesterday Chi Hao also played for this Red Baron team and he scored a total of 10 points and 4 rebounds. So not a pretty bad game for Chi Hao. So the coach is trusting the ball in Chi Hao's hand in substitution for the foul trouble Zheng Yu here early in the game with 1 more minute in this period.
It's tight right here at Mabao Stadium. I notice a lot of the players are not consistent from the charity stripe, but again, that might be nerves. And the free throw shot is the hardest shot to hit in my opinion, especially under a lot of pressure. Ben Sim. Can't be too fancy. Ben Sim. Oh.
Miscommunication right there of that offensive rebound. So both players, Zhong Xin and also Wei Kit, had their hands on the ball but thought it was an opponent, so they just let it run out of bounds.
Well, Coach Iki Lip, I know he would have said to his guys last night, you know, we got to improve rebounding and we got to improve our defense, consistent defense. So there's a commitment right there at the moment. Can they maintain it? Because fitness for the runner, yes, ties the game. Yap Ziwei.
That's his 4th point so far for Yap Ziwei. He has been doing that all night yesterday, just slicing through the defense with a sidestep. And Impic Lewis picks up another steal, throws it up ahead.
Xiang Wei, he's asking for the ball. Oh, Xiang Wei decides to slow it down. Wei offensive foul. I can't believe Xiang Wei did not pass the very, very open Tan Wei Kiat.
Yes, the pressure is getting to Wei right now, even with the shot clock running against him. So he had his eyes on the ball, but not ahead.
Heaves it. Oh!
Almost got that one to fall from way down behind the half-court line. And we're all tied up at 13 apiece, Ben.
Well, you know, the Dragons started the stronger, but full credit to Red Baron giving it to the taller guys who can hit their shots. Those simple twos, which I just spoke about. Guys like Yap Ziwei, you know, can't leave him too open. And we haven't seen much of Go Yanqing. Lau, he's a tall guy.
Wei Yonggan.
He's only got 2 points.
Kind of moment.
Wei Yonggan. Pull up right there. But the Dragons are playing zone.
So that 3-pointer just hit by Wei Yonggan. So not a good, I wouldn't say an above average game for Wei Yonggan so far, because usually in the first quarter he would score an average about 8 points. But right now he has 4, so he's doing way better than yesterday night. So yesterday he only scored a total of 4 points, ladies and gentlemen, and right now he is sitting comfortably with 4 points here in the first quarter. And yesterday, tremendous defense being put up by Zheng Yu against the top scorer of this league, just allowing him to score 2 out of 10 shots in total, so putting Wei Yonggan shooting percentage to just 20%, and he did not hit any shots from the 3-point line. And today, right now, in the first quarter, he already had 1. So great job for Wei Yonggan to find that space, recognizing the defense, and taking good shots. So right now, we are seconds away from beginning the second quarter right here, and we're all tied up with 13 apiece. Leading the way for KO Dragon right now is John Wong with 4 points, and also Wei Yonggan with 4. And on the other side for Red Baron is Yap Ziwei with 4. And he's on the floor, so he's wearing number 66 in the white uniform for Red Baron.
Xiang Wei has he scored yet? No, he hasn't. Turned the ball over twice. So he's got a point to prove. He had a good game last night, 37 points, but it doesn't matter how many points you score. You've got to win the game.
Hey, you know what's different today, Ben? No boards were flying from the KO Dragon coach.
Well, much better. Lau. Dragon's ball. I thought that was mighty ambitious of Lau to take on some much bigger guys in front of him. But you know what? You can't discourage courage. So that was a courageous move.
Oh, offensive foul call, I believe, against Chang Wei-er. He just shoved his defender aside, trying to create that space, but that is not allowed. The referee got that call.
Well, Chang Wei-er, he's got this tennis rodman mentality, physicality.
And right now, Chi-Ho with the ball. This is off to Impic Lewis. Trying to get something to fall here because they need this basket. Ziwei with the offensive rebound and puts it back in for point number 6 for Yap Ziwei.
Well, tall guy, athletic, rebounds well. And when he rebounds well, he'll get those putbacks. Red Baron lead. John. A good move there. And like I said, the big fella right there, Tan Wei Kiat, there to try to pick up the slacks for the tip-in and the putback.
So even though we have all 5 players inside the paint of the Red Baron youth team, but Wei Kiat still manages to get a few tip off the ball as he draws the foul. So right now you're watching him shooting his second free throw.
You know, these missed shots might come back to haunt the players, but they're all doing it. You know, it's not a criticism, it's the hardest thing to do, like I said. Look at this Red Baron team. Almost lost it. Great pass. Tries to do the hook. John with the rebound. Wei trying to use his size under the rim, but he's got to be disciplined. Lau. John pull up right there. Oh, in and out, unlucky. Here comes Red Baron. They're quicker in transition. Lewis Impic playing more minutes tonight. One-handed shot. Shot's not going down. Lau. He's got to find the open man. Wei-er. Oh, Wei-er, another one. And the Red Baron bench letting him know that he's not shooting well.
So an obvious change right now, taking Chang Wei-er out and putting in another shooter. Tan Wei-jie checks into the game for the first time in this finals. Game 3.
Well, he's a little bit cold at the moment because he's just coming off the bench, but I mean, Wei-er, he's got the minutes, but he doesn't have the production. Tan's got to get it, the production that is. But they've got to worry with that guy, put someone on him, put someone tall. Here's Red Baron, good pass. Good shot. Oh, go to the charity stripe for 2 shots. Number 21, the big chap, Wong Man Hin. Him and Wong Man Hin and also Tan Wei Kiat, I put them in the same sort of bracket. Big guys, not super tall, but strong.
And fast feet.
Super fast feet. I think they can dance as well.
They can do some salsa 1 or 2 step.
Well,
So first shot is good for Wong Man Hin. So that's his first point for this game so far. As he gears up for his second. Rims out.
most of the players, 50% from the charity stripe.
So you can see Zhen Yu is back.
Turnover.
What a move! My goodness!
Man Hin! Did you see that? He just split that Dragons defense.
They look a little bit like D-Rose out there with that spin move. And also, great body control to finish at the rim for the big man.
Who said big man can't move? Who said big man can't spin?
He just showed us what a big man can do.
And what can small, shorter guys with the name Gun in their name, can they shoot, can they not shoot? Right here, Wee Yong Gun. That was electric. Did you see that? He was like flying like a UFO, unidentified flying object.
That move got the whole arena on their feet cheering. Because that was an outstanding spin move there by Wong Man Hin.
We're still talking about it. Leave us some comments on Facebook on that one. Well done, young man. Wong Man Hin. Wei Yong Gan, more productive than last night. Now he's got more points than last night. So that's good for his confidence. Wei Er's got to be careful out there. Zach Dragons playing zone. Trying to force Red Baron to take some shots. One-hander, good shot there by the man in foul trouble, Ng Zhen Yu.
So Zhen Yu has to get going right here, not just playing great defense on Wei Yong Gan, but he has to knock down some shots for Red Baron on the other side too.
Lau needs a screen. Lau needs a screen to get some separation. Lau.
And another offensive foul call against Chang Wei-er. Jia Jun is playing chippy basketball right now and draws the foul against Chang Wei-er as he picks up his second personal foul.
Well, it's going in the favor of Red Baron at the moment. Records mean nothing during the regular season. It's all about getting the win. As the great Michael Jordan said, it doesn't mean a thing without a ring.
Absolutely.
Very, very cheeky of Lee Jia-jun.
So Jia Jun finished 20 points yesterday and 4 rebounds for the Red Baron Youth team. So he was the spark off the bench for Red Baron Youth in game number 2, shooting 5 out of 7 from the free throw line as he knocks down 1 just earlier before this play right here.
5-point ball game. Big lead here by Red Baron. Lost the ball, but still Red Baron ball. I will admit though, it is physical out there. Coach Iki Lip looking a little bit frustrated. Red Baron to inbound. Pull up right there. Tia with the rebound. Elbows. They're pressing. Lau. Wei Yong Gan's got to move. He can't remain stagnant. John. Wei Yong Gan really wants to shoot. Cat should set the screen. Wei Yong Gan. Yong Gan puts it up and scores. Wei Yong Gan splits the Red Baron UT.
Drop a sham guard on his defender there to create that separation, and going right at the big man of the Red Baron Youth team, Wei Yong Gan scores right off the backboard with that soft touch. And a turnover on the other end, stepping out of bounds.
So checking in right now is number 24, Chan Yu Tung, who had 10 points last night. I must admit, Coach Chu Chi Shen has coached this team quite well. Weathered the storm. And the Dragons bred fire on the Red Baron boys in the first quarter, but still it was tied, 13 apiece. John gets his own miss. Tia, that's interesting. Wei Kiat puts it up. Still, it is Dragons ball. Good hustle there by the Dragons. And now, Coach Chu setting on a bit more size.
Timeout call by KO Dragon. So right now, I'm pretty surprised right now because Coach Key is asking the player to play really deep right now. He want to try and pack all 5 players in the paint, but when you look at the Red Baron lineup, you don't see King Eng Hong on the floor, because when you see teams are playing that deep in the zone, you want to try and flood your lineup with shooters and try to force them to come on out, to giving them the space for the big man to operate in the paint. So let's see if Coach Chi from the Red Baron Youth team is going to make that adjustment, as Coach Key is going to, of course, emphasize more on their team's defense as they are down right now with 4 points with 5 more minutes in period number 2. So can Red Baron hold on to this lead before halftime? So we have to stick around and watch this game right here.
Well, it's been interesting. Both teams trading baskets, but the Dragons got to watch their discipline. You know, you don't want to give away. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be a very close game, Brian. So the thinnest of margins will separate these two teams. Tia. We young gun. Couldn't finish right there. Dragons still trying to press. Get inside the paint, says the players of Red Baron. Screen set there, good one. Screen set by Red Baron. Get some separation.
And that's a foul on Tan Wee-Kiat. I believe that's his 3rd. Yes, the referee points to number 26, so that's his 3rd personal foul for Tan Wee-Kiat. So foul troubles are the story early in this game.
Well, you kind of expect that because these two teams are quite physical. So using the bench is very, very critical, especially with your bigs. And there's not too many bigs out there for both respective teams.
And right now KO Dragon is in the penalty, so every foul is going to be a free throw coming right up for Red Baron, so they have to be really careful on their defensive stance. Yonggan from way downtown.
Yonggan. Whoa, Yonggan with the runner, banks it in. He's playing smarter tonight.
And Red Baron just threw the ball out of bounds.
Lo Yan-Ching was trying to rush it. And because of that, the Dragons have the ball back. 5 minutes to go in this quarter. And Red Baron up by 1.
And I believe the ball is going to be start off from the baseline because nobody touched on that ball, so a violation is called.
Bit of a stagger here. Why with the hook shot? And it goes in! Dragons hit the front. They gotta get back, gotta press. Red Baron, good move there. Red Baron drives. Travel call will go against Red Baron. Timeout call by Coach Chu Chi Shen.
So after a 4-0 run coming out, that timeout from KO Dragon, and just like that, KO Dragon capitalized on those important turnovers by Red Baron. So giving them a 1-point lead right here, and Coach Chi called the timeout, want to talk to their players, not trying to let them pull away with this lead because momentum is clearly riding on KO Dragon right now. So one team's going to talk about offense and one team's going to talk about defense. So let's see what will be put up on the floor on this next play here with 4 more minutes remaining in this period.
You know what, Brian? I'm going to be a little bit later. I'm going to be a bit of a courtside reporter and be a Manyebo. And I'm going to go to the respective benches and listen. You know what? I mean, my Mandarin is not great. But you know what? You don't need... You know, the language of basketball is universal. So I'm going to do that for our viewers and for our fans watching this game. Because the true basketball fans, or fans, shall I say, always wants to know what's coming up next when they don't see it. So... let's see what the Dragons can come up with right here. Y saying, get down there. John Wong, who's had a great series, great season.
And Red Baron is playing a man-to-man defense right now.
Oh, Lau almost got the shot to go down, but positive, and he'll go to the charity stripe. I love this guy. He's not afraid to take on the bigger opponents.
So Mengluk at the line, shooting for KO Dragon. Now, Red Baron Youth has switched up to a man-to-man. So Yu Tong is given the assignment to defend Mengluk. Full court man-to-man defense. So they want the ball away from the point guard of the KO Dragon team. And in comes Kang Eng Hao after this made free throw.
So Lau knocks down 2 shots from the charity stripe. So Dragons up by 3. They're looking to press again. No call by the ref. Just gonna stay. Oh, what a steal by the Dragons! Lau. Why asking for it? Tia. Nope. Almost steal right there by Zhenyu. Gotta watch those passes. I mean, the Red Baron had 18 turnovers last night. Can you believe that? John. Lau. Gun. John should set the screen to get the separation. Gun. High arcing shot. Couldn't hit it. Chia. Oh, Chia was lucky that he wasn't called for that foul. Gotta face your opponent. Oh, Chia getting very combative out there. Chia, look at him. Pull up for the shot. Good defense by the Dragons. Lau, he's played really, really well thus far. John thought about the shot. He saw traffic. Tia from the baseline. Tia gets his own miss. Well done. Wei Yonggan. Tia. Lau for the 3. Hits the tin. Oh. This looks like a circus out there. Tia with the hook shot. Oh.
Finally.
Everybody wants it. Everybody trying to score. Drives.
That was a smart contest there by John Wong. So forcing Chen Yu to adjust his shot and missing on his own.
Oh, nobody can hit it at the moment. It's topsy-turvy, clumsy. But they're trying. Defense, kick out. Can't give them any space. Gotta stay with them. This is good defense. Gotta watch the shot clock. That's the call right there. Was that a foul? 2 shots. Oh, that was an interesting call right there.
Now the coach, Iki Lee, will not be happy on that foul because that would just put them on the line. Now if he stayed up straight and just contest and try to get his shot adjusted, he would just miss by himself. So that's why coach had a little talk with his players to try and say, what are you doing?
It's hilarious, but basketball hilarious. And this is one player who's pretty effective from the charity stripe. And Zhenyu. Right, his technical skills are quite good. He must have heard me. Lau, the facilitator right here. The quarterback, the point guard, John. Reads the game well. Wei Yonggan from the corner. Yes! Wei Yonggan has found his range. Look at them, the press right there by the Dragons. That's what Coach E wants them to do, or Coach D. Defense. Defense.
So you can see now the KO Dragons are playing their defense a little wider. Oh, and a shot down by Kang Eng Hong. Finally gets one to drop.
Back to the 3-point ball game. Well done, Red Baron, for staying in it. Just as Wei Yonggan was catching a little bit of fire. Wei Yonggan from the baseline. Hits the tin. And here comes Red Baron with their speed. Some very athletic players. To the corner. Pull up right there. Air ball. That would have tied the game up. Wei Yonggan itching to shoot. Take the right shot. Lau. Turnover. John. And Wong! John Wong with a big smile because he knows he's got the hoop and the arm.
That shot felt good and he knew that it was going to drop as soon as it left his hand. So all smiles for John Wong right here at the line. So Manhin checks into the game one more time because they need that size inside to fend off Cal Hong because he has been a defensive terror down low. So they want to try and have some presence in the paint area.
Converts the three-point play. Dragons have some breathing space, but they can't breathe for too much. Almost a steal right there. Red Baron, they need some production. But they've got the players to do it, players to hit it. Look at this defense by the Dragons. And Y also tried to sell that it was a hit in the face. And Coach E saying, what's going on right there? Timeout call by Coach Iki Lip.
I wondered if KL did question the ref, why no foul call?
Well, you know what? They don't want to stir tensions. You know what? Because last night, it was a very, very emotional game. I mean, and you know what? With emotions, it's all about egos. I mean, KL Dragons, after having a blowout victory in Game 1, did not expect that last night. And you know what? You've got to take it game by game. But Coach Chu Chi-shen, he said on Facebook today to the journalist, I had a game plan. You know, stifle Wee Young Gun, play hard defense,
yes,
and space it out over 4 quarters. And you know, they were the deserved winners, but tonight they're down by 6 at the moment with 58.2 seconds left on the clock before halftime.
Now I'm glad that both teams came out right from the get-go, ready to go and gunning and also driving really aggressively to the cup to try and draw those fouls. Now you can see the team fouls on the board right now. 5 is on KO Dragons and 4 on Red Baron Youth Team. So both teams gotta watch their hands on defense and move those feet and stand in a great position to not try and draw a foul or even commit a foul, because all fouls are gonna be a free throw game right here with less than 1 minute remaining before halftime.
Well, Lau, a lot of credit must be given towards him. John, Wee Young Gun. Well, he thought it was fouled. Still a bit of time left on this one. Tia trying to get in the face. John with the rebound. Tia came off. Red Baron player. Tia, he's bringing. He's so defensive. He's just getting in the face of Red Baron, using those psychological factors.
Try and throw.
I gotta teach him how to trash talk.
Try to throw off a player's mindset right there.
John, Lau, Wee Young Gun pulls up. Yes, Wee Young Gun. He knows it. 16 points. Leading scorer in this game. A steal by the Dragons. John. Lau. Hand off to Wee Young Gun. Lau. Blocking foul. 2 shots. And Lau will go to the charity stripe. And all of a sudden, Brian, because they're playing that hustle, in-your-face defense, forcing turnovers, the Dragons have a little bit, not a huge commanding lead, but a decent lead at the moment.
Now, any lead, even though if it's small, it plays a big part as both teams goes into the locker room, because it will set the tone for the second half, as John Wong had a great read off that outlet pass earlier on, pick up a steal right there, and on the other side, Manhin with a silly foul right there. He should have just stand his ground and trying to force a tough shot instead of fouling. Mengele knocking down both shots at the line.
They're trying to go, got fall short. A good period by the Dragons in the last 2.5 minutes of this game, because they played that very aggressive physical defense, tight defense. That's why they are in the lead by 11 points. But another half to come, Brian.
Now, this game is still not ended yet, so it can still go both ways, because Red Baron, if they catch fire, they are gonna score a lot of bucket, and also if they want to force a stop, they could do so, because they have all the speed and also the size and the length down low to grab on all those rebounds, so it is possible. And right now we're going to show you a little bit of the highlight reel right there. You can see the young man Yap Ziwei going to work for Red Baron, and then this spin move right here by Wong Man-hin just make the crowd go crazy on that play. And also the lock. Not only he can play defense, Zhen Yu with the floater showing some soft touch, but Wee Young Gun just too much for the defense of the Red Baron Youth Team. scoring at will, and he is proving for his reputation right now with 16 points at halftime. And a pretty slow game here for Cal Hong as he floats it in for the friendly roll. So let's see what will happen in the second half. So what about Ben? What do you think?
Well, it was a very, I mean, you know what, it was tight. A bit of turnovers. John there with the 2. And you know, I must give John Wong a lot of credit. 7 points. May not sound like a lot, but he's given the confidence back to Wee Young Gun to take those big shots. And even though he's missed a few, he could easily be on 26, 27 points. Wee Young Gun's on 16, but another half to come. We're just going to take our first break of tonight. But when we come back, it's the second half. Do not let the scoreboard fool you, everyone. It is a tight game. KL Dragons lead 35-24 over Red Baron Youth. We'll see you right after this break. Come on, Benny! Windmill, windmill. And there's the buzzer right there to signal the start of the second half. The KL Dragons up by 35 points to 24 over Red Baron Youth. They outscored Red Baron Youth 22 points to 11 in the second quarter. After the first quarter, it was 13 apiece. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Brian Yee. And Brian, the Dragons in the last couple of minutes in that second quarter played some hot, tough, strong defense, which led to some good offense.
Absolutely, that forced a lot of rush shots from Red Baron. As you can see, that's one of it. So another rush shot there by Tiaman coming off the bench for his first shot. And a quick foul call on the floor against KO Dragon. So story of the game, Chiang Wei picked up 3 fouls in the first half. And
boy, I mean, he's a friend of mine. He's got to be less aggressive, man. I mean, he's older. He should know that. You know, he's not orang muda anymore, okay?
And another stat that will surprise you a lot, coming off a 37 points yesterday, today 0 so far.
Well, talk about Wee Yong Gan. It's a different player today. He's got to share the ball though, Wee Yong Gan, if he's in trouble. Like that. And like that, John! That's what I say, share the ball! Nobody's going to remember how many points he scored.
That's right. So with his scoring prowess, just attracts all the defense to him, and with that smart pass, just give it off to an easy lane for John Wong.
Well done. Good defense by that by one. Look at Thea on Jia Jun. Like he's in your face. He's like dancing with him.
Using the length and his size for advantage right there against Jia Jun.
Look at Thea. He's like a man possessed. Boy, the runner.
Oh! Smart move right there, recognizing the defense and finding that open match. Woman Hin with the score for the deuce right here.
Screen set there by Gunn. John. The 50-50 call could have been a travel, actually. I thought it was a travel for one moment, but
a blocking.
Be the Dragons to inbound.
Jia Jun is penalized for the blocking foul call, so his second personal foul so far.
Wei still on the bench. John. Tia. Oh, good defense. Oh, good hustle there by Lau. But Tia's going to stay with Jia Jun. Jia Jun's a good shooter.
Uh-oh.
4-3. Hits the tin, out.
Still couldn't find his rhythm. Now don't be surprised because Tiaman, he's wearing number 6 for the Red Baron team. Now, Tiaman is a known shooter for the Selangor State team for under 18. So I think coach is trying to let him play some minutes here, try to get some shots down as they trail the KO Dragons team.
Lau, good kick out. Yes!
Oh.
Lau! Menglek. I took some time to say his name because I love his name, Lau. We're laughing right here, but it's the Dragons who are smiling a little bit extra because they're up by 12.
And that's a silly foul call there by Menglek. So one good play on that end and then came back on the other side.
Trying to be consistent.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So let's hope that won't cost them, because right now Red Baron gets a fresh shot clock and they will get a chance to score.
That's a gimme right there. Kick out. They take the 3. No.
Monhin with a rare 3.
Oh, they've got to do better than that. Aggressive hustle. Chen Tung.
Flexing with his offensive rebound, leaping ability right there. Just twice going right at the center of the KO Dragon, Cal Hong. No foul call. Here comes Red Baron with numbers. 3-on-2 on the run. Jiajun floats it in for a 2-pointer. Gets the score. Lee Jiajun.
Athletic move there by Jiajun. And now Red Baron on a bit of a run at the moment. Dragons, I'm sorry to say that they're feeling sorry for themselves a bit, because they thought they could get those calls, but just got to go with it. Lau, ooh. Bit too physical there by Tia.
So his hand was caught in the middle of that scuffle for that rebound, so pick up a personal foul for Tia Zhongxin. So KO Dragon already with 3 team fouls so far, so try not to pick up another 2 more fouls here and try to put players from the Red Baron youth team on the line.
Dragon's trying to get in the face. Oh, and no, couldn't roll it in. Why? Just slowing it down. Lau.
Oh! That was a coast-to-coast layup, but just couldn't make it.
Get back. Can't feel sorry for yourself. Drives. Oh! This is inconsistency, as we're seeing right here. John Wong, can he get a bucket for his team? John. Whoa. Referee saying wait before you check in, Mr. Ben Sim.
He's trying to get his head into the game, trying to just run into the court and just play.
Well, the Dragons, I know what Coach E is thinking. They'll need him to read the game and also marshal the defense. Get that defense organized a bit better. Because at the moment, it's physicality and hustle, not so much about IQ. Which is a good thing and also a negative thing at the same time.
So a kickball violation called there against Red Baron. So the shot clock will reset it.
The young gun. Offensive foul.
Oh. Is that going to cost them? Because the offensive foul call is going to give them another run. So you can see the frustration on Coach Key's face right now. Just screaming at Kel Hong right now from that silly foul. So he will be substituted. In replacement will be Tan Wee Kiet.
He's saying to him, why'd you do that, boy? You can't do that. Simple stuff, but Dragons still up by 8. They're really trying to protect the rim, the Dragons. Red Baron trying to get an open look. Oh, that was a bit of a push there. What a shot by Chang Yu-tung. Just like that, it's a 6-point ball game. Brian?
I guess you have to do whatever you can just to create that separation, and with that slide space gives you the chance to score, and he did it. And knocking down that shot, nothing but net. Ben Sim for 3. And Yu-tung with the rebound
that was
rises
a good open
up.
Look there. It's just Benny, a bit rusty at the moment. Big Ben.
So it's Ziwei versus Wee Kiet right here at the low block. Using his feet work. Couldn't get it to fall. But 2 shots coming to the line for Red Baron.
Wait a minute. I mean, like, Wee Kiet. They're asking the question at the moment. I mean, I was a bit confused. That was a foul right there. I mean, Wei Kiat looked like he was in legal guarding position. I mean, we're not questioning the referees. I mean, what they see is bona fide.
But I guess the call says differently. So that gives the 4th foul for Wicket. So we're going to see him not checking in this 3rd quarter. So we're going to see him probably back in the 4th. Yeah. So that might have cost the KO Dragon right here because of size. And Wei checks into the game. And he also has 3 fouls under his belt. So he has to be careful right here.
Young Gun needs some separation. Young Gun. Here comes Red Baron like a galloping horse. Oh, what a rebound. Good defense, Ben Sim. Did you see that running style by one of those players? It's getting heated right now. The crowd really, really roaring today. And I want to say this is a good turnout.
So just like that, with a couple of runs, it's back to a 5-point game right here. So like we said earlier in the halftime show, do not cross them out just yet. Don't let the score fool you, because right now it's just a 2-possession game.
That's right, that's right. I mean, Red Baron, every time the Dragons get a bit comfortable, the shooters just step up. And good coaching there by Coach Chu Shen.
And in comes Zhen Yu again. The assignment to lock down Wei Yonggan to stop him from scoring more than 16 points so far.
Yonggan, step back 3. Yes!
Oh!
Wei Yonggan knows it.
Wei Yonggan just dances on Zhen Yu with a step back with a crossover. Scoring point number 18.
That was a 2, was it?
Yes, that is a 2.
My bad.
No problem. Because sometimes I thought it was a 3-2, man.
Yeah, it looked like a step back.
Exactly.
John, got the ball back, Red Baron. Oh.
So that was lucky that the foul is called on number 6 and not Chiang Wei-er. So first foul for your man, Benjamin Sim.
Okay, now bring on the play small again with Lau. And he's a really good player, this guy, Jiajun. Cheeky as well. But surprisingly, only got 3 points tonight.
Yesterday when he came off the bench, remember he had 3 3-pointers back-to-back.
Oh, he was amazing last night, and he likes to stick it in the face of the Dragons guys. That's a good cheeky competitor. That's got a good attitude there. Breaks both shots. That's will that haunt Red Baron. Dragons not complaining. Lau. Wei Yonggan pulls up. Oh, bit unlucky there, in and out. Or ball rims out, shall I say.
So Dragons is back to a 70 full court press here, and it forces a turnover.
With the steal there. Sorry there, Brian, I cut you off. Didn't mean to. Wait. Oh!
Did you see that?
With the floater!
Yes, sir, indeed. Scoring a deuce for the Dragons team to stop that run by KO Red Baron youth team.
Travel call against the Red Baron team.
Quick substitution here being made by Coach Chu to put in Eng Hong.
The Dragons bench. The YY man is stamping his feet like a cheerleader and a band captain, saying, let's get this going and let's get this done.
Hey, you know, sometimes they say leadership don't always just comes on the court, but off the court as well.
That's right. You can stomp your feet and you do it. Oh, high arcing shot. Oh, that was a bit of a sloppy rebound. But Red Baron lucky. They're galloping. Drives to the cup.
Oh.
Score. Was that a coast to coast?
Yes, it is. Just rises up and floats it in easily above the defender. So KO Dragon did not want to foul him at all, just letting him lay in that 1 point.
Lau. Wei-er. It's going to be Dragon's ball. You know what? When Chiang Wei-er, when his eyeballs go really big and he starts asking questions, get really scared if you're his opponent. And he'll try to use his age and experience to intimidate his younger opponents.
Yes, I think if I was on the court and he was looking at me like that, I think I would pee in my pants.
Yeah, I like to tease him sometimes and say, "You look like an along when you do that." John.
Hey. Oh! At the buzzer!
No, it doesn't count. Shot clock violation. Just tried to move the ball around too much. The KO Dragons, good intent, but they've got to be what I like to call aware. They must be aware. It's called awareness.
So with that shot clock violation, so that's the turnover being counted to KO Dragon, but they can afford it because they have the capital to be a little bit unselfish right now to try and play a team basketball. But sometimes too unselfish also could cost the team.
Hook shot.
Oh!
He went flying in. Well done.
Just rips that ball from the sky.
And the baseline puts it up. It's the 10. Pushing. Pushing foul.
That was a frustration foul there by King Eng Hong because he is not having a good game today. Seeing very limited minutes here on the floor. So this is only his second time appearing on the floor for Red Baron Youth in this game.
That's right. Wei now. Where's the screen? No screen, crossover. Wei Yonggan. Gotta watch the shot clock. Can he share the ball? Yes, he can. John for the 2. Hits the 10. Oh, well done, Tiao. What a timely rebound. Lau. They've got Wei with the screen. Lau tries to float it in, but it just fell a bit short. He needed a bit more lift on that one. Dragons gonna get back in transition. Red Baron. What can they set up? The big fella spin. Travel. You know, he's a bit unfortunate there. Z-Wei is a good player, athletic, but the way he runs, because he's so tall, it's very easy to see how many steps he takes.
Yes. Every move that he takes is so obvious because of his stance.
And his funny running style. He's a good player though. Hey man, he's a junior NBA guy. I'd like to have him on my team.
I just love to see him go hard at the rim because with his jumping ability, I always thought that he would dunk a ball. So we are yet to see a dunk coming from both teams right here.
Wei 66, the foul called on Z-Wei.
So finally, Wei is getting a few calls of himself. Because usually he is the one that's being muscled, being thrown around on the court. So his eyes was not big on that play because he got the call that he wanted.
Well, you know what? The Dragons are only still up by 7 points.
And then
Dragons with a timeout with 57.7 seconds left. But you know what? This has been the best quarter in my opinion, Brian.
Yes, I agree.
Red Baron really just not letting this one go, staying in touch with the Dragon with some good shooting and some just, well, I can't find the words to describe it, but flying in rebounds.
Absolutely. So hopefully, I think they are just trying to slow the game down a little bit here in this third period to try and keep it as close as possible to the fourth quarter and then go all out, full on gas out in the fourth quarter to try and pull this one closer to try and maybe win or force overtime. So right now you can see 18 points for Wei Yonggan, so only 2 points is being scored in this period for Wei Yonggan so far with less than 1 minute remaining in period number 3.
Well, there's nothing to be ashamed about right there because you know what, I mean, this Red Baron team, the commitment to defense, not just tonight but in the series, it's been impressive, you know, and it's good to see, I mean, in the bigger picture of Malaysian basketball, young guys who are committed to playing defense. You know, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see coming through the Malaysian talent pipeline.
So right now, Red Baron is showing us their grit on the defensive end, and so KO Dragon not backing down, so protecting their pain as well to try and force KO Red Baron Youth team to shoot more balls away from the paint area for those shots.
Zhongshin shows us big guys can shoot from downtown.
They didn't expect him to knock down that 3 from the corner right there by Tia Zhongshin. But you know, That is one of his highest percentage shooting zones, the right-hand corner of the court.
So the referees deliberating at the moment, but you know what? The Dragons are saying Tia got hit in the face. But Tia saying to himself, yeah, I probably deserve that.
It's like, he's all good. I'm all good because I just knocked down a 3 and then all you get is just a foul.
Red Baron trailing by 10. They were in command most of the time yesterday. This is not the time to miss shots.
So
sorry, Brian.
Sorry, my bad. Yap Zue is shooting 66% from the free throw line yesterday, but today not the same story.
Well, some of the Red Baron guys, I think if they look at film of this game, whether they win or lose, shots from the charity stripe. Wei Young Gun, to share the ball, young man. If you don't have an open look. Wei thought about the step back. Gotta watch the shot clock. Wei lost the ball. Here they come. They got the numbers. Drives to the cup to make it an 8-point game. Good layup there. John. Just heave it right now. Yeah, put it up. Pulls up. Oh. That was interesting right there. It's going to be a titanic fourth quarter. Let's go for the timeout. And you know what? I'm going to be Manyebot man and go listen. So, Brian,
okay,
audience,
no problem. All right, as Ben sets up the interview on courtside now, I would say this is playing out to plan for Red Baron Youth Team. They want to try to keep the game as close as possible throughout this 3 quarters, and right now they are doing so with a score 47-39. So it's not too far out, not too impossible to achieve here for a win for Red Baron Youth Team. So right now you can see Coach Chu is drawing up those set plays to try and create that space to allow those shooters to really get into the zone and allowing that big man to maneuver in the paint right now to try and create that in and out offense for the Red Baron Youth Team. And for the KL Dragons team is trying to play as deep as possible, not allowing the big man for the Red Baron Youth Team to try and capitalize those points in the paint area, because those are high percentage shots and it's of course way easier to score in the paint than in the 3-point area. So right now you will be expecting all out basketball for Red Baron Youth Team to try and claw their way back in and hopefully trying to get this win here to steal it away from the KL Dragons team. But of course, KL Dragons will not let that happen right here at game number 3 of the MPL D-League Finals right here at Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur.
That's right, Brian. 30 seconds to go before the start of the 4th quarter. I was on my Manyebot mode and Manyebot meeting, busybody.
What did you get?
Listening to the respective benches. The way Coach E said it in Mandarin. He said, "Do you all want to be champions?" And they went, "Yo!" And it was really like inspirational. I was like, man, I really need to work on my Mandarin. So it was really cool. So you know what? I know he said this in Mandarin, but I know what he meant. You want to be champions, you gotta play defense and get in their face and play smart basketball, not get fouled. As for Red Baron, they were just saying, stick to the simple game plan. You can get back into this game. It is only, well, they're only trailing by only 8 points. Anything's possible. So hold on to your seats, everybody. The 4th quarter of Game 3 of the MPL D-League 2019 Finals right here live on Maba on Facebook. With me, Ben Ibrahim, and Brian Nee. Here they go. John Wong having a very good series, very good game. Wei Young Gun setting the screen. John drives and scores! John Wong with a timely bucket.
Gets the friendly roll on that left-hand lay-in, so he was praying. He was holding his breath to try and hope that the ball goes in, and fortunately it dropped for him. So back to a 10-point game right here with a 3-pointer.
Oh, what a shot by Lee Jia-jun. You can make a fancy basket. I can shoot a good bucket too.
So catching the defense of the KO Dragon there asleep as he pulls up from the 3-point land.
John Wong couldn't hit that shot. Oh, fancy. Oh. Here we go. Razzle dazzle. Put another three. In and out. Oh, back tap. A bit unlucky. Wee Young Gun almost lost it. Wee Young Gun with the ball. Wee Young Gun pulls up. That's in. Why? Wee Young Gun from the corner thinking about the shot. Gotta watch the travel. Swing. Tia. Lau. Why with the reverse, and he's fouled. The YY man will go to the charity stripe.
Second time to the charity stripe for Cal Hong right here for KL Dragons. So this is going to be a very important free throw for Cal Hong at the line.
You know what? Those guys are playing like a video game out there. It's entertaining. Don't you think so, Brian?
It's like hitting the triangle button on the 2K game. Just rebound.
Just run. Rebound. Box out. Whoa, why? So calm and collected.
Clutch free throw there by Kel Hong. So shout out to Ray Yo Ling Chong for watching our live stream.
Is Benson still watching?
Yes, he is.
Watching basketball, that guy.
So Coach Ray is the coach for the KKBA basketball club. So long time no see, my little old friend. So right now, back to an 8-point game with that free throws by Kel Hong. Ziwei goes and Kel Hong.
Oh, good rebound by Y. Out-rebounded Ziwei, which is not an easy thing to do. Dragons just got to slow it down. They have a slow in transition. If they can do that, that's this. You know, they can turn that. Wee Young Gun open. Puts it up. Bodies going everywhere. Look at this. This is jostle. Look at that, but the Red Baron's got the ball. Wee Young Gun. That's a good foul by Wee Young Gun.
Smart foul there by Wee Young Gun to stop the ball because Red Baron had advantage with numbers, so it just picks up his second foul. So all is good for Wee Young Gun so far with 18 points.
What's Cheng Wei He's saying 8 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. Okay, I'll come in with 5 minutes to go. Maybe hit a shot, maybe hit a floater, not give away a foul. You know?
I totally agree with you, Ben. I think Tan Wei Kiat is doing the same thing as well. Like, come on, hit me with that 4 minutes.
He's on 4 fouls, isn't he? Oh, he's on 3 fouls.
He's on 4.
Oh my gosh.
And Weir's got 3. So that's why we see Tia Zhongxin having more play minutes this time.
And look at Tia with that cheeky smile. Like, I'm going to be in your face, boy.
He's always smiling, but you know, when you get up on him, he's going to block that shot right out of your grill.
Good pass, pull up right here. Oh. That's a bit unlucky by Y. He didn't mean that, but it's all right. This is making the game very interesting.
Now this is going to be interesting because Zhen Yu at the line is a high percentage free throw shooter. So if he knocks down this 2 shot, it's going to bring it back to 6 points. Just 2 possession difference. Oh, and he misses on his first free throw. Hits the front rim so short right there. So he's got to compose himself right here on his second shot to try and knock this one down.
Well, the Red Baron fans saying, shh, let's give him some support. So that's how you make a shot. Give him some silence. John Wong right here. Defense being shouted by the Red Baron bench. John Wong, crossover. John Wong. Oh, try to get the putback. Here comes. That's still Red Baron ball. Came off a Dragon player.
Did you see that defensive effort by Ziwei?
Oh yeah,
he just went out for a block and got the defensive rebound on the next bounce off the rim.
He drives, kicks out, for the 3, swing, pull up for the 3. Oh my gosh.
That is exactly what you do not want to happen. Just fouling a 3-point shooter. And Coach
on
Key,
the 3-point line.
Coach Key is letting his players know. So the question of the day is, why are you doing this to me today? Why?
He's trying to age Coach E. And then you makes 1. That's his 7th point today. 6-point ball game. This to make it a 5-point ball game. Good stuff. We did say it was going to be close.
This free throw will make it to a 4-point game.
Rebound there by John. Ben Sim slowing it down. He reads the game well. Wee Young Gun. Come and get me, he's saying. Screen by John. Wee Young Gun for the three. Yes! Wee Young Gun with a big shot with a long three.
That was a clutch three-pointer there by Wee Young Gun. So playing into his reputation, he's proving himself today, bouncing off from a bad game yesterday and scoring 21 points so far for Wee Young Gun.
That's the Wee Young Gun that we know. Turnover.
So two of the chickiest players on the court is
These
being
two
warned by the
are
referee.
loudmouths, cheeky, know how to get in your face.
They were just screaming at each other when they were running down on the other end.
You know what? But everybody knows each other in this game. We're a small community, but we're a close community. We're everybody's very competitive. But you know what? Basketball, it's like a family game here in Malaysia, so it's great to be part of it. That's why I come running every time I commentate. I'm sure you share the same sentiment, Brian.
Exactly. So on the court, we might be screaming at each other, but off court, I know we're going to be on the same table drinking together, you know. And John Wong gets the save from Y, and whoa, here we go. Gets his rebound.
Put back. No. Oh, hustle. Couldn't get it. Over 6 minutes to go. A bit of time left. Got to lock down that perimeter. The Dragons. Jiajun hits the tin. Oh, that's careless by the Dragons. But the floater, yes! Ben Sim. Y asking for it. John Wong. Wee Young Gun trying to sell that a bit. Sorry, not Wee Young Gun.
Oh.
Is it Wee Young Gun? Yes, it is Wee Young Gun.
Keong has to be careful right here because there was a lot of shoving after the whistle by Keo Hong. He's going to try and get into the head of the players for the Red Baron team.
53-47, 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Plenty of time for this great game to, well, go unpredictable, really. I mean, Dragons have... Red Baron did outscore the Dragons 15-12 in the third. John Wong is trying to protect the ball. Ben Sim. Good defense there by Red Baron.
Oh! Pick his pocket right there.
Oh, too much on that pass.
Throw it out of bounds, but the teammates are still high-fiving him, trying to still keep him into the game.
You know what? Both teams making some mistakes at the moment. Brian. And, this is what I always say. You've got to play in big games to learn how to win big games. So, it doesn't matter. The team that doesn't win this series, these are young guys. Don't want mentality-wise, don't want to come back and make it right next year. So, you know what? Time heals all wounds, really.
So right now, this is exactly why the MPL D-League is formed, to try and get all this young pool of players come on out to gain this very valuable experience and to play at this level of basketball in Malaysia right here on our national stadium itself.
It's a beautiful national stadium, Mawar Stadium. I remember first started commentating here in 2012. It was a little bit run down, but everybody's done a very good job in putting this nice stadium together. It was a magnificent showcase during the 2017 SEA Games, where the Malaysian men's team finished 5th and the women's team won the gold medal, led by Coach Yung, Coach Goh Cheng Huat for the men's team. But that was one generation of players. We are looking for the next generation. Put some pressure on the older guys, on Kwek, on Yi Hao, on Mei Mei.
And that is why this MPL D-League exists right now.
And God bless it.
Yes, it is.
Dragons. Wee Young-gun, he was winded earlier. Trying to get some separation. Trying to look for John as well.
Oh, that's triple team there against Wee Young-gun. You can see just hounding on him when he has the ball.
They're trying to look for a three-point shot there. Drives.
Oh!
What a block by Tia! And he knows it too! Tia Zhongshin, Mr. Defense, Mr. Rim Protector. Why with the fake? Just slowing it down. Lau. Bounce pass, John. Oh, back tap. Wee Young-gun with the ball. Tia, will he take another three? No. Wee Young-gun thought about it. Wee Young-gun. Who wants the ball?
This is going to be a crucial call here by the referee. The referee points it the other way, so possession goes to Red Baron.
Red Baron, if they can get a deuce right from this play, from this inbound, and work the play, it will be a 4-point ball game.
That's those two cheeky players together once again. You can see Tia Zhongshin going right at the face of Jia Jun on the other end when the ball is not even inbounded yet.
Here they go, Red Baron. They can't turn the ball over. Dragons don't want to press. That's the call right here by the referee. We didn't see this one.
Apparently there was a technical difficulty on the shot clock.
Okay. Okay, so nothing the players did, which was wrong, which was good.
So they're going to set it to 20.
I'm sure Red Baron wouldn't complain. So they inbound it, calling for a horn set. Get inside the perimeter, they say. Defense for the long three. Hits the tin. Wee Young-gun with the rebound. Slowing it right down. Lau. Tia saying, I'm open if you need me. John. Got to take a good shot here. Wee Young-gun with the screen earlier with a floater. Why? Got his own miss. Wee Young-gun thought about the quick three. Wee Young-gun. Lau pulls up. Dragons finding it hard to hit a bucket. Substitution right here. And number 24, Chan Yutung, should I say, coming in, and the very tired Yap Ziwei on the bench, but expect to see him a little bit later down the stretch.
So this
Young-gun trying to chase down. Oh, it looked like a bit of a travel right there. Look at this defense by the Dragons. Watch the shot clock spin. No. Dragons will just want to slow it down a little bit here. Set something up. Be patient. John. Who can hit a big shot? Execution down the stretch. Look at how they're staying with Wee Young-gun. Why pulls up, high arcing shot. Why tries to pick up the slacks.
They want Kel to hit that shot.
Look at that in your face stuff. Moving it around. Red Baron trying to get an open look. There it is. Lau, get moving. Lau, he's gonna go himself. Oh, lost the ball there. What a steal.
The lock.
By Red Baron by Zhen Yu.
They call him the lock for a reason. Eng Hong just desperate for a shot.
The big shot right there. Timeout call.
Eng Hong was looking for that shot the entire night, and finally he got one to drop. So that is going to help him build that confidence here late in this 2-minute span of this period. So with that three-pointer brings it back to a 3-point game.
Lock for a reason.
And the ball will go to Dragons off the inbound.
Kang En Hao with a big shot right there. And 7 points. You look at the point scorers in this game thus far. Wee Young Gun with 21 points. John Wong with 11 points. And then Lau with 7 points. Hung Ing Wai with 3 points. And then for Red Baron, you've got their leading scorer, number 27, Ng Zhen Yu. And Yap Ziwei with 9. Ng Zhen Yu with 10 points. Yap Ziwei with 9 points. The Dragons need to score right here. Just they're looking for a simple bucket. They've got Wee Young Gun, Chiang Wei John Wong, the YY man, and Tia Zongshin. Dragons trying to waste some time. What can they run right here? What can they set up more importantly? John. Why? Tia! Smart move!
Full court man-to-man press right now for Coach Key.
Dragons want to get the stop. Red Baron just want to get anything at the moment. It's close, it's tight, it's combative, it's unpredictable. This is what we like to see. Long three. It's the tin tap.
I can see the adjustment by the KL Dragons team, forcing that miss right there.
Wee Young Gun just trying to hold on to it. John, don't take the big shot just yet. Waste some time. John, he wants to set the screen. Wee Young Gun looking for the last shot. Crossover. Wee Young Gun with a runner. Oh, why with a timely rebound? Gets some time on the shot clock. Waste a bit more time. The players are saying to each other. Oh, the steal. Way out, chase down. Oh, 2 shots.
Now you can see the defensive adjustment here by Coach Key. He has placed 4 big mans in the game and just allowing Wee Young Gun to maintain on the floor.
Is he fouled out? Oh, not yet. Is he? Let's look at his fouls. No, he's not. No, he's not. I thought he was fouled out for one moment. Makes the shot.
Watch free throws. So right now KL Dragon is going to try and secure all the rebounds with all this big man on the floor.
Timeout call. I think we're going to see a bit of this. And I think Coach Iki Lip, he's going to run another offensive set here with a bit of switching, so he can get a bit of separation, get some open looks.
What?
I'm going to be busybody again.
All right. I'm going to set you off, Ben, as Ben is going to gather some valuable intels from both teams. Now we can hear some screaming coming from the KL Dragon bench. Coach Ki Lip is letting his players know that this is the moment that you all have been playing for. This final minute depends on all of you, whether you want it or you don't want it. So if you want to be a champion, you gotta have the will of a champion to stay clutch in all this moment, to minimize all the mistakes and also capitalizing on all the turnovers and score on all those second chance points. And as for Red Baron, the story remains the same. Lock down the top scorer, Wee Young Gun. Do not allow him to have the ball and force some shots coming from the other players from the Dragons team, especially when you see Kel Hong pulling up from 3. So that's the game plan right now for Red Baron, to try and get Kel Hong to shoot some 3s from behind the range, because you know when Kel Hong shoots that 3, it's gonna be a low percentage shot. So right here, the ball is going to be inbounded by KL Dragon. Let's see what is being drawn up here by Coach Ki Lip here, as a full court pressure is being put up by Red Baron Youth to try and force a turnover right here.
John, Wee Young Gun, Lau, John. Just got plenty of time to waste. Wee Young Gun. Wee Young Gun. John for the 3. Oh, interesting call. Can they tie it up or can they get the bucket?
Timeout call by Red Baron Youth. So Coach Chu will head back to the draw board and try to make something happen here as they get possession right off the half-court line. And with 53 seconds here with just a 3-point difference, it is very possible right here to tie the game up and try to get a stop on the other end. And they will have last possession in their court to try and seal the deal with a buzzer beater. Now it's all about defense, as Ben has mentioned all game long that Coach Key is all about defense right here, trying to make their players understand how to play good pressure defense and be aggressive with all the contests, and of course not committing to serious silly fouls here late in this crucial moments.
So it will be Red Baron to inbound the ball. The KL Dragons, well, they had this game but just couldn't hit some crucial shots. So John Wong, Wai, Tia, Lau, and Wee Young Gun for the Red Baron team. They've got Chan Yutung, Lee Jia Jun, Ng Zhen Yu, and then Ng Chen Tung, and number 13, Keng Eng Hao. In your face defense right there.
Oh, that's a free throw coming to Red Baron Youth team with that foul.
Oh, 2 shots. In the penalty. This is going to go down to the wire.
Now, with that made free throw, now Ben, you gotta watch out because Wee Young Gun has already 4 fouls, so 1 more foul and he's out of the game. So they are gonna try and not do anything silly right here.
They're trying to put him off right there. Is he calm and collected? They got the ball back. See what they can do right here. Can they tie it up for the reverse? Red Baron to inbound. Just got to be careful. The Dragons their mission was to get the ball back. Red Baron right now. Well done, Red Baron. After a tough first game. Got a body up. Oh! Xiao with the steal! What a pivotal steal right there. They're going to foul him.
They got time. So they need 1 stop here and they get the ball right back to try and tie the game up. So they put the ball in Meng Luk's hand.
Lau.
Oh! That is costly for that turnover right there. Just throws it out of bounds.
Now this is going to test the Dragons defense.
Now the Red Baron Youth team has a chance to win this if they knock down a 3-point shot at the buzzer and 2 to tie the game up. So things are going a little crazy right now.
It is very crazy, but this is why it's great to watch. 10 seconds to go. Kick out to tie the game from the baseline. Oh!
Oh my goodness!
They're going right now.
Oh!
We go to overtime. We go to overtime.
What a clock there by Ng Zhen Yu to put this game to overtime. Now, Red Baron Youth team did not give up on both of that last possession right there. The turnover there by Zhong Xin gets the ball back. Be calm, recognizing the shot clock with 9 seconds to go. Drives baseline and score off a fadeaway shot to put this in overtime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are tied up at 55. So we have ourselves a game right here. Now, That's what you have thought. You thought that this game was over at the end of quarter number 3 with 12 points down Red Baron Youth. And guess what? At the end of quarter number 4, we are all tied up at 55. That's right. You got it right. The lock going to work. Now, guys, you have to pay attention right now because Wee Yonggan, the leading scorer for the KL Dragons team, not only just this game where he has 21 points, now he is the leading scorer for this league, averaging 26 for the entire season. Is right now sitting with 4 fouls, so this is very, very crucial for KL Dragons right now. So for the Red Baron Youth team, they are gonna try to get Wee Yonggan out of this game with that 5th foul. So he has to be really careful right there.
Well, right now, both coaches got to go all for nothing. I mean, if you look at the two teams, you got Tan Wei Kiat in foul trouble. You got Wee Yonggan in foul trouble as well, both on 4 fouls each. If you look at the Red Baron team, not too many guys on crucial foul trouble. Most notably, Cheng Tung, who's on 3 fouls. And also you got Yap Ziyue with 3 fouls as well. So the Dragons will be kicking themselves here, Brian, that they didn't get it done. You know, they had that with the Tia steal and then the turnover.
That last turnover just cost them probably this game.
Yeah, and that's a turning point right there. Critical turning point. And Keng Eng Hao will inbound for Red Baron. And don't forget, 5 minutes on the first overtime right here. But you know what? For the neutrals, this is a great game.
Yes, it is.
This is a very good game.
Now, this game is making it worth it that you are not spending time with your family for Ryan.
Yeah. I told my mother I should be finished at 9 o'clock too.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I know.
Ma, if you're watching this, I'm going to be late. Because one team turned the ball over. So this is another timeout. No, it's not. Look like it. Red Baron fans, loud and proud, cheering their team on right here at Maba Stadium. 55 apiece. Not as high scoring as last night, but 5 minutes. Well, we got a double overtime. The trophies are coming out. Only everybody wants the winner's trophy, not the runner-up trophy. And here they come right now. Still no wake yet. And the Dragons right now going with Tia, John Wong, Wee Yonggan, Lau, and Y. Red Baron going with Eng Hao, Zhen Yu, Cheng Tung, Zhen Yu. So I said Zhen Yu already, and yeah. Jia
So right now, 5 minutes is standing in the way for these two
5 long
teams.
minutes.
So the team foul carries on for both teams. So every foul from the KL Dragons team is going to be a free throw. So they have to be really careful right here.
In the penalty, defense is the word. Lau trying to press. Spin. Protecting the ball. Commitment to defense by the Dragons. Spin move there. Look. 2 points there for Red Baron. Just using their size to their advantage. Wee Yonggan. Being put under some pressure. John.
Oh, unsportsman foul call. against Calvin Hong for grabbing onto the player. So that's a frustration foul there by Cal Hong. So this is gonna cost them. It will be the foul, 2 shots plus possession to Red Baron Youth right here.
So 2 free throws. Now that's a good call. I mean, that's a fair call. What can you say about that?
So these are one of the few things that is making Coach Key really frustrated, as they are just putting Red Baron Youth at the line, just shooting free throws. So right now at the line is number 11, that's Cheng Tong, the team captain for Red Baron Youth, to shoot 2 free throws.
What are they saying to each other, Brian?
Now the coach from the KO Dragon team is like asking, how could you sub a player when there was no substitution being made? And then the other bench, the team manager from the Red Baron team, is saying that my player was on the ground, so a immediate change should be allowed according to FIBA rules.
Well, trying to argue with facts. Manhin is a decent shooter. Bricks that one. His players, his teammates trying to calm him down. Just get 1 shot right here, big guy. There's still a lot of time left in this game. But they've got the ball back. Wee Young Gun. Red Baron up by 3. The Dragons will try to get a stop right here, or can Red Baron inflict more pain? Don't forget, the Red Baron team has outscored the KL Dragons in the second half. In the third quarter, 15-12. And in the fourth quarter, 16-18. Can you believe that?
So the referee is not allowing the KL Dragon team to make a substitution because Wee Young Gun just exited the game due to injury. Apparently someone poked him in the eye and his lens just came out of his eye.
Here come Red Baron to inbound. 2 players way outside the arc. What about a catch and shoot? Drives. Oh.
Oh, at the buzzer!
Had to beat the buzzer right there. They're up by 5. Dragons need something right here. They're being tested. Lau. John. Ben Sim. Ben Sim. Trying to watch that shot clock. Tia pulls up. Oh, good defense.
Jia Jun with the block right there against a much taller Zhong Xin. So clutch
okay. They've
play.
got time, Brian. It's all right. They've got time.
That's right.
Everybody's offensive foul. That's what I said. You got time. Just takes 1 call. Now they need a shooter. They're sending on 2 shooters, Zhang Wei and Wee Young Gun. And they look for a 3. And Tan Wei Kiat, they're looking for someone to work the boards as well. I mean, Red Baron, the taller team. Will Wei come alive right here? John Wong. Screen set by Wee Young Gun. Wee Young Gun for the 3. Travel call. Goes for against Red Baron. Small margins right here, Brian.
So you can see Wee Young Gun wiping his hands off his shoes. We are going to expect him to pull up a shot from this side play right here. Wicket with the ball. Gets it back, coming off a pick and roll with John Wong right here.
Wee Young Gun. Oh, back tap. Wei Kiat with the ball. He was hit in the face. Continuation, says the ref. Dragons just desperately need a bucket.
The lock almost got the steal of his career right there.
Is that 2 shots?
3 seconds. So they're gonna reset the shot clock to 3.
I saw a few players disputing that was a foul. I didn't think they had the case right there. Okay, the referee's deliberating.
3 seconds on the shot.
Okay, you need to catch and shoot in this one. Get it away or get it? No. There's the basket right there. Good basket there by Wei Kiat. Now the Dragons need to stop. Lots of time left in this one. Gotta stay calm and composed. Commitment to defense. Don't turn the ball over if you're Red Baron. Thought about the 3. Tries. Oh, splits that D. Back to a 5-point ball game.
Yap Ziwei with the switch of hands, going in with the right and then switch it in mid-air to the left to finish off at the rim.
John, pull up. Oh! Nothing but net by John Wong.
Clutch shot there by John Wong. When you score one, they recognize that they need to score on the other end to try and keep themselves in this game with just 1 more minute remaining here in this overtime.
The Dragons can't let Red Baron drive to the cup. Pull up for the 2. Oh. Good rebound there. Now the Dragons. Can they tie it up?
We're going to see an isolation play here for Wee Young Gun. So 2-man game for he and Josh.
Shang Wei Dragons got the ball. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Timeout call. No surprise right there.
So a timeout call by KO Dragons. So that's the final timeout that they can go. They have no more timeouts left with a lot of time with 1 minute. So this is very crucial.
Well, Coach E just wants to tie the game or just get really close to it. You know, I mean, one thing that I've noticed about the Red Baron team, some inconsistent shooters from the charity stripe. So maybe get a bucket, foul them, you know, so they can get the ball back. There's still lots of time.
Yes, that's a lot of time. 1 minute and
What do you
19.
think, Brian?
I would say the Red Baron have to play a little bit more composed, not trying to play into the tempo of the KO Dragons team, because now KO Dragons is not gonna allow them to play a slow half-court game. Like what you said, get a quick shot up, make some free throws, and then get 1 stop, and it should be game for them.
Well, look at those numbers on the scoreboard, Brian. How Red Baron outscored the Dragons in the second half. Dragons would be a bit embarrassed about that. And you know, as they say, nobody cares how you play, just as long as you win the game. So what can the Dragons conjure up right here? They're expecting it to go to the ball or to the hands of Wee Young Gun, but I would try to run something else. Wei Kiat.
Uh-oh! That's his 5th foul. And we're going to see Wicket coming out from the game.
2 shots. Very stressful moments. Players looking really tired at the moment. And you know what, Brian? No matter who wins or loses this game, we'll go back to this and say, well, knowing how to hit those big shots, clutch moments. And you don't build clutch players overnight. Jajun. The crowd trying to put him off. Lucky for the Dragons.
That is going to be costly, missing both free throws for Jia Jun, who usually knocks down either one.
John. Why? Wei Yonggan. Step back three. Oh. Why will go to the charity stripe. So here, step up, Hung Ing Wai, the man with 3 points. He's not bad from the charity stripe. 2 shots. This is one. Get ready for the rebound.
Another misses on the other side. That is going to cost them for KO Dragon. So right now, Red Baron's going to try and calm themselves down, try to get 1 bucket, and then hopefully to just draw some time off the game clock. Coach Key is going to have some words for his players on that foul. John Wong being penalized with that foul. So 2 more shots at the line for the young gun, Yap Ziwei.
And you know what? The learning curve for the Dragons here is discipline. The number of fouls they gave away, I mean, really. I mean, like I said, it's all about learning.
You're right, Ben. Because if, let's say, they're not in the penalty right now, it could be a different story right now for the KO Dragons team.
Dragons just hoping for a rebound. 1-point play. Shane, Dragons got no more timeouts. So the Dragons need a 3. Definitely. They'll try to go for it.
So Red Baron do not want to foul, just wants them to do a shot. It might be a 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter. As long as they get the ball back, they have to get the ball back right off a score and just draw as much time.
Weyer
gets the friendly roll. Smart timeout call here by Coach Chu to stop the game clock. So the ball will be back to the half of Red Baron, and it gives them much valuable rest time. So 1 minute for them to catch their breath.
This is the games that we like to call. This is the games that we like to watch. If you're watching anywhere from around the world, that's right, you're watching it on Facebook. You're watching the MPL D-League 2019 Game 3. Red Baron up by 1 point. 63-62, 16.3 seconds left in the game, in overtime. Brian, we could not have scripted it any better than this.
You are absolutely right, Ben. Because who would have thought that Red Baron Youth could have come this far against this undefeated KO Dragons team in the regular season to force game number 3. Story of this game, free throws for both teams are missing late in this minutes of extra time, and right now, because of those missed shots, you see a 1-point game right here with the lead for Red Baron Youth, Ben.
Well, I think interesting to see what Red Baron try to do. They're going to try to waste some time, hold on the ball.
Now, if the Dragons team could force a turnover right here, that is going to cost the Red Baron Youth team a game right here.
That's right. Step up, come at the man, come at the hour.
So the strategy of the KO Dragons is to get a quick foul.
Must have heard me.
Guess you called it, Ben. Get a quick foul, force them to go to the line, pray that they will miss 1 shot, and then get the ball and attack on the other end.
Well, they're sending on Manhin because they need a good rebounder.
Now Ziwei has to knock down both shots right here to try and force KO Dragon to score a 3. If it makes one, that is also going to cost them the game. If they knock down a 3 and
this is going to be tough. The Dragons will want it, but they've got time, the Dragons. They got a little bit of time.
2 clutch free throws for Yap Ziwei. So pressure is not a thing for him. So here comes Dragons. They need a quick 3. Hands in Wee Yonggan.
Screen.
They have to put it up. Wee Yonggan couldn't get it to fall. Red Baron draws the foul with 0.1 second.
And that's the game, everyone.
Yap Ziwei will go to the line, and he does not need to score this, and it is a done deal for Red Baron as the bench is already starting to celebrate right here, and you can see it on the face of the KO Dragons team.
Red Baron Youth finished in 2nd position, 7 wins and 3 losses. The Dragons were undefeated during the regular season, and we all thought that the KL Dragons would win this one. And Red Baron take this one, 68-62. Congratulations, Red Baron. Congratulations, Coach Chu Chi Shen. What a game.
And Red Baron take this.
In any stretch of the imagination for the Dragons. They threw that one away, Brian.
That was a great way to end the finals right here. Yeah, Ben? Now you can see players and also the coaches, all handshakes here on center court to show off sportsmanship right here, even though they might have been competing and screaming at each other on the court, but at the end of the game, it's all good. It's all about friendship right here at Maba Stadium.
What a game. So, Brian, I'm just going to say goodnight to all our fans. Well, not say goodnight. I'll say I'll see you on court, because I got to go put my MC hat on, Master of Ceremonies hat on, and help with the presentation. But Brian, thanks very much for being my partner, man. You did a very good job.
No problem at all. It's an honor, Ben, to be calling the games with you and learning no one else but the best himself.
Thanks, man. But don't go away, everyone. Stick with us. We've got the prize ceremony right here, and Brian's going to talk us through all the stats, through all the moments. Over to you, Brian.
All right, so you can see the Red Baron team at center court just celebrating this championship right here. They couldn't believe it as the team manager